to be the song with Randy.
Can you say copyright strike?
Ugh.
Copyright strike. I can say it.
Bodegas.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Monday Night Live stream on Saturday.
I know, I keep
still saying it.
Every single time, I'm like, is it?
Happy Saturday, everyone.
Looks like everybody's doing a really fun stuff on a Saturday, losers. Just kidding. Thank you for being here.
That was nice of you.
I know, I'm really nice. I'm just trying to be myself. That's all.
Digging the rush. Heck yeah.
Rushified.
Here, we'll
It's never
bring
a
it
bad
back.
day when there's...
What? I mean, we got a couple minutes till people get in, so we can listen to some music. Why not?
Gets by on you. It's hard not to like bop along to this song.
Chelsea, what you did to your hair?
Oh,
I don't know if that's a good reaction.
I know.
or
I never know what to say to that because I'm like, do I look stupid? Probably.
Plug your finger into a light socket?
Yep, that's... And then he always makes it all better. Says the nicest things to me. I'm slapping the bass, man.
Whoa.
Slapping the bass.
Whoa, you're cultural appropriating. Jeez. How dare you?
I can't do anything. I can't even live my life. Jesus. I was not made for this
Can't
world.
stay, just pop it in to say what's up and
Pop
leave
it
a
in.
like. Yep, don't forget to like people. Thank you, Chuck.
What's up, Chuck? Bye, Chuck.
Mhm.
Later, Chuck.
Did we just become best friends, Chelsea?
Wait, what? Yeah, sure.
Mm.
Yes. Yes, we did.
Bob should do a stream without the hat, but a hilarious wig. I could make that happen.
Yeah, I would support that.
Where's my wig?
It's somewhere over there.
Oh,
It's not readily available right now, unfortunately.
dang. All right.
Slap
This
a
has
bass.
been, now I'm really going to get a copyright strike.
Yeah, it's
but that's
gonna
all right.
happen.
It's just a live stream. Who cares?
Oh.
There's no ads on a live stream anyway, so big whoop. What is this right here?
What is it? Oh, schmutz.
Schmutz. It's where they put the sticker. Like, why do they got to put a sticker on a hat? Hey, buddy, come here. So we're just general Q&A, hanging out. What do you guys want to talk about?
We've got nothing. We've got nothing.
We've been busy the last couple of weeks with non-fish related stuff, so we didn't really have time to prep much for the stream. So,
Paul?
you know, if you guys got questions, we got answers. They may not be right, but
Hey,
you
Alec.
know, it's better than no answers.
What dog is... Oh, they're both... Yeah, they're all there somewhere.
Yeah, they're probably walking behind us back and forth. They were just running up and...
I will say this now, and I'm going to regret it. I feel like they're being very good today. Very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like because they're not blocked off, they feel like we're here, so we're cool.
Oh, let's just get into some fish. Here we go. There we go.
Let's just get right into it, even though we got nothing to get right into. I was singing Tom Sawyer
Yeah, the song is Tom Sawyer.
by Rush,
By Rush.
because I wanted to get Rushified.
Because I wanted to get Rushified.
Yeah.
Russian? Rushified? Curtis with the $1 super chat. Thank you so much, buddy.
Old Faithful.
Let's talk about fish on a fish channel. Who would have thought?
Yeah, it's overrated, isn't it? Getting ready for work, huh, Amy? Nice. Oh, Army? Is it Army or Amy? I can't read that.
Looks like Army. Army Aquatics.
I can't
with an
read
X.
that. That's sad.
Do you not know
sad.
English? Is it your second language?
That's my second language next to Latin.
Mm-hmm.
I was born in a different time. How many Vulcan Cories did you buy? All of them.
Oh, I wish.
All of them.
I wish.
Yeah. Notice those are all gone, eh? Well, they're all gone on one site, but they're still remaining on another. But still.
What type of fish? What is that? that
Why
is
the
obnoxious.
face, dude? Seriously.
I don't know what that is. It happens
Oh my
randomly.
God, I'm a
Somebody just
bouncer.
subscribed to the channel. That's why.
Well, Steven said, what type of fish do we have the most of? Corridors?
Probably. If
Yeah.
they're just different types, yeah,
Yeah.
corridors.
There's a lot of them. Other than that, cichlids. We have a lot
General.
of cichlids, yeah.
Adam, how many Vulcan Cories did you buy?
Yeah. Adam.
Someone bought a big group of them.
Yes, Caitlin, Coronacichlid, Notophthalmus. But you also could do the Regani. They're almost the same thing. Like, Some people might get on me for saying that, but they're very similar.
Bouncer by night, college kid by day.
There you go. Working and
Top
going
5
to school.
African fish, and what do you like about them? Leo, I will link you our last video, which is African fish.
Oh, yeah.
And there's 5 of them.
Ironically. We just cheated. That's cheating. That's okay.
Top 5.
Leo.
I'll pick one. Nanochromis splendens.
Damn it.
Nanochromis splendens. I like them because they're small. They're cylinder shaped.
They are.
And
Yes.
they're just goofballs, and they're very colorful. Nanochromis splendens. Okay, you pick one.
Am I going to just be super basic? I don't even care. It's spotted Congo puffers. Because do I need to explain? Like, I feel like there's no explanation. There's no explanation needed.
Whoa.
Well, you asked for it, buddy.
Whoa.
You wanted it, and you got
New
it.
friend said I got 17 of the Vulcan Cories just on a whim.
You know, I do that all the time. I'm like, $500.
Let's see.
Cares.
Another African. Nanochromis transvestitis. Is that cheating? Can I do multiple Nanochromis?
No.
Because I could do all 5 of them.
Pull something else out there. You don't get to do another Nanochromis. You already got... Ugh. That is...
Do you guys hear it? I wonder if they hear it.
Yeah, we've had this conversation before, I feel like.
But I have desktop audio turned off on the streaming software, so I don't know if they hear it.
Interesting. What else? Let's see.
I'm going to go with the
Go on.
Fantastic Tetra.
You're annoying.
Fantastic.
You're so annoying. Go ahead. Say the first name.
Plastic.
What's the first part?
Phenocogrammus.
I hate you. It's because I say it 900 times a day.
Or I just know about fish. I mean,
No.
I do have a fish YouTube channel.
Do you, Mitchell?
Yes, we can hear it. Well, you won't hear it anymore. I just turned off all audio.
Well, it's gone.
no
all
more
right?
rush for you guys.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Unfortunately, they were all gone when I checked.
Oh.
They sold out in like a half hour.
Yeah, they were gone really, really fast. Not your fault. I think
That
people
was-
were waiting for them. I feel like it was pretty funny. Yeah. What, more West Africans?
Yeah,
Let's
one
see.
more for you. 2 more for you.
It's hard. The Disticota's Tugelsey. I absolutely love. So definitely those, just because they're different.
Disticotis
Tugelsey.
Tugelsey.
Yes.
One
Trey
more.
Fancy.
One more.
Tastique. No, me or you? That was your
Yeah.
turn. Are we alternating?
No, because
Um,
I'm the host, so
let's
you're the co-host.
Okay. You know what?
Shared host.
This is gonna seem. This is a. I feel solid about this. The African banded barb, the fire barbs that we have. Those are I was looking at them today. I don't know if you've taken a good gander at
yeah.
them. They have gotten to size. They're getting super red, and they are just gorgeous. And I really recommend them for schooling fish for West African tanks. They're very peaceful. They get about 2 inches, so they're the perfect size. They're not going to get eaten by anything. And they're beautiful. They're beautiful barbs. Really love them.
I want to say a fish that I cannot say it's going to be a favorite or anything like that, or a top anything, because I've never kept them, but Bonitochromis.
Oh, yeah, I've always
I
wanted
would
to keep
love to
Bonitochromis.
keep any species of Bonitochromis.
There's something we both haven't kept. Like that's a cool one. That's one I've always wanted to also. They're very cool.
Have you guys ever dealt with the infamous fish TB?
I have not.
There's no way to know without an
haven't,
autopsy,
that I'm aware
so no way to know for sure, but I'm pretty sure it did run through my fish room about 5 years ago, because I did have a point when, like, look how comfy he looks.
I know.
When about half my fish in my fish room died in every single tank, so that was pretty rough.
Yeah, that's always hard.
Rainbow fish are also kind of famous for fish TB, and that's when I had like the most rainbows I've ever had. So, but again, no way of knowing if that's what it actually was, because I did not spend money on an autopsy. Caitlin says, currently on Dan's Fish. Not sure I'm finding anything I'm in love with, though. Oh, I could find something.
I can always find something. Doesn't he have Fantastique right now, or is that the...
Hold on. I'm going to find something. Where am I going? Here I am.
Yes. Has Bob mentioned that everyone should use all the affiliate codes? No, he has not mentioned that yet, Zen, so thank you. We have now triggered that for this stream. It is now...
Boom. Have they been linked yet? Oh, there we go right there.
Well, of course.
Fish
Yes.
Fam Link with the links.
Coming in clutch. Thank you, buddy.
Okay, let's find something. I know I can
Let's
find
find something.
something.
Spotted Congo puffers.
Boom, that was easy.
I was going to
Third
say,
one.
Caitlin, get a couple more. Come on.
Coral red pencil
Oh,
fish.
rabbit snails. I love rabbit snails.
Boom.
Love rabbit snails.
Don't want to spend $30. Spend
Beckfords.
$7 on Beckfords. Probably one of the best pencil fish in my
You
opinion.
guys, Caitlin, get some Beckfords. I'm just going to tell you to buy a lot of fish. I'm
Hongsley,
sorry.
beautiful fish. Boom,
Yes.
there's another one.
Yes. Granted, we have all these things, but still. Ooh, the pygmy sunfish. What do you mean? Like, come on. We've got Everglades pygmy sunfish. Those are sweet. Archerfish are cool, too, if you have the right setup, by the way.
Golden dwarf barb.
That's what we have. We love.
I don't think I could ever live without this fish.
No,
again.
they're with the fire barbs, and they are absolutely amazing.
Corridors
Amazing.
concolor. Margitaire on sale for
Ooh,
$12.99.
Come on.
How's nobody bought these yet? Come on,
You guys, buy the Margitae. I've had them. They're amazing. They're very hardy fish. Very peaceful.
Rice fish?
I was going to say.
I'd
I
probably do a different rice fish. That's
What are they?
Not very.
No, not my
that's
favorite.
not catching my eye.
It's not. Sharp-tail gobies.
Mm-hmm.
I can find all kinds of things.
Sulawesi shrimp.
This is a fun game to play.
I even
Like
go with the Teddy Tiger live bears. I like those.
I'm indifferent about that, but
I guess we're in a little different situation because we have like 50 tanks.
yeah,
I guess
that's
for
true. You do have
someone
to be a little more discerning.
with a couple tanks has to be a little more
Yeah,
cautious,
word.
a little more discerning.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Co-sign on my discerning. I appreciate that.
Oh, wrong one. Let's go to the B-roll scene here. There we go. Who doesn't like a good dwarf chain loach? Which is probably on his site.
Yes, Cheryl, there is always something on Dan's that to be loved, isn't there? Just not ready for it? Yeah, that also can be a thing. Yeah, those sunfish are so amazing looking, and I very much want some, but my ability to keep the food in constant supply is iffy.
Live food.
Mm-hmm.
So
live
my
food. Thank you.
sunfish, I have pygmy sunfish, and they eat prepared food.
Yeah.
They eat bug bites. They eat
I don't-
extreme.
I don't ever like to say this because it's not what I mean, and I know I've been told many times by old school fish keepers, starve them until they eat it. I would never starve a fish, and I don't want to ever tell anybody starve a fish, but if you make it so that that is what is available to them for a few days, they're going to eat it. I have a very strong feeling that they're going to eat it, you know? Try bug bites. I know I say all kinds of stuff, but like really crush up some bug bites, like in a little pepper grinder, get a pepper grinder, put some bug bites in there. I guarantee they'll eat them. Ours do. And they eat the crumble, right? The nice crumble, pretty sure. Extreme.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they eat both. So I would give it a whirl. Maybe just give him a few days to think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're
so
not starving him.
I want horseface loaches, but he's out. He doesn't have dwarf pikes.
No, those I know those pikes only
Does
come
he have
up.
moose face loaches? Because those
He
are.
did have moose face loaches. Those are
like,
cooler.
almost like on par.
Yeah.
I would consider that.
I think they're
them
kind of,
on par.
and they're not as common as the horse face loach. So
And it's fun to say
it
moose.
is fun to say moose.
It's got a lot of loaches and stuff.
Caitlin,
Let's
I
see.
would please do keep an eye out though for those pikes because I think you'd really enjoy keeping them and eventually they'll come back. It's usually an annual thing. They usually come, well, not annual. I'd say a couple times a year I see them available. So
If you want a really cool loach that won't break the bank, check this one out. The green lizard hillstream
Ooh,
loaches.
yeah, those are cool.
It's hard to see, but these pectoral fins, they flutter them constantly, and it's so cool to have like 6 of them. They school around, and they just flutter. It's really hard to describe. Would you call it a
Yeah,
fluttering?
it is like a flutter. That is a really good way because they do just kind of ruffle them.
And
like they ruffle
normally,
'em.
like this style, a Homolopteroides, normally those are like $20, $30 up. So it's
Good
kind of
price.
neat to have one that's just in that $12 range. Like they're just really cool. Probably one of the funnest fish to watch.
I think
be
Biz 513. Bob, you mentioned that wholesalers flip aquatic plants and sell to us. You had a particular opinion, maybe about immersed plants or business practice. Can you refresh my memory?
Whoa, sorry about
What are you
that.
doing there? What's happening?
So my opinion with plant flippers that basically, and you're correct, they buy them immersed and then they get them in and they sell them immediately. I don't think that's doing any favors for like new hobbyists, or even your average hobbyist, right? Because if you're, let's be honest, if you're in a YouTube live stream about fish, you're not the average hobbyist, right? You're kind of above the average mark, I would say. And just the fact that you know the difference between immersed and submersed I'd be willing to bet that a majority of fish keepers don't. And so when someone finally, and someone could have been keeping fish for like 10 years, but they just use plastic plants. Maybe they finally make the jump and they go onto a website and they buy immersed plants, put them in their tank, and of course they all die off. Well, being a, I don't want to say advanced fish keepers, because you don't have to be advanced to keep live plants, but knowing that that's what they do and they'll grow back, like most people don't know that. So they're going to get these plants, they're going to wilt away, they're going to throw them away, and then they're going to go buy more, probably from someone else, maybe from the same place. I've unfortunately seen people who have like, I bought plants 3 times from this place and they keep dying. I'm like, they're crypts, they will grow back. They die
and they come back. Yeah.
So I don't know, like,
it's a challenge.
I've never sold plants online. I know it can be hard to wait for them to convert. So like I kind of get it, but I don't agree with it. I don't think it's doing anyone in the hobby any favors to just flip plants like that. Also, like there's some, it's one thing if a reseller is buying plants from Florida, from like a Florida farm, but some people are importing them, and when they get imported, they're like required to be sprayed with pesticides and other nasty stuff. And so when they're flipping that stuff, like you could be potentially bringing in pesticides into your aquarium.
No, thank you.
Which is rare. I'll admit it is rare, but it's still a possibility. And again, not doing any favors for new people to planted tanks. So that's my little spiel, I guess.
It's funny, Jose. He said back when New Life Spectrum was popular, none of my fish liked it. They'd spit it out. The little pellets were too hard. Mine hated it. I got it one time to try it, and all my fish would not eat it. So funny you say. I just noticed that, and I was like, yeah, I had the same experience.
I used to really like New Life Spectrums, and then I met the owners, and I was like, I'm not supporting these guys ever again.
That also makes me feel better then, because my fish just went, ugh, F this noise. And I kind of was like, all right, back to bug bites.
But I did have good luck with their the New Life Spectrum medicated foods. I did have
that's what that's what I was trying to use, actually. Caitlin, oh yeah, that's right, the pie tetra, out again. Wet spot. They go quick, the pie tetra. I've noticed that. The few times I've seen them in each places, they're there and then they're gone. Just like that. You got those and the pikes. I was going to say this and I forgot to earlier. Those are fish you got to jump on. Like you got to just buy. I know because I've done that too, and I've hemmed and hawed and I miss out. So don't miss out. Next time you see those things, just get them.
The thing with the pie tetras is that they're not like a glass fish. I would say they look more like the Terminator T-2000. Like when he's like melted, it's like that weird kind of metallic look.
It's like mercury.
Yeah,
liquid mercury.
Yeah, they look like mercury. So
they do look like that. It's very true. They look like a thermometer. They look
very like unique.
Yeah, they're very cool. I love them, and I love see-through fish. So there's that. The rabbit snails, they're not as easy to breed. I didn't have mine breed ever really. Like at least I didn't notice. And I think I had them with puffers too. Like I don't know, they're really big. So like my spotted Congo puffers couldn't get them, but if they had babies, I wouldn't know. But they get big. They get like their shell can get like 3 inches long. They're pretty significantly sized, 4 inches.
Empire of Dirt says the wet spot needs an email me when in stock option, or at any. I thought
they did have that.
They do, but it doesn't work.
Oh, of course it does.
Okay, so.
I love you guys, but come on.
Let me see if I can duplicate this on stream real quick.
I say this always. I love the wet spot. I love but the website. Oh, I believe Emily's working on the website, though, from my understanding, from what she said.
Or maybe they took the email feature. Let me just double check.
Oh, maybe they did. That could be. She's working on it, though, so things are changing, I think.
Oh, I can just go anywhere. It doesn't matter. Scroll all the way back here. Certainly this is out of stock. Email me in stock, when in stock, and literally
and
nothing
it takes
happens.
you right back to that. It's interesting. So it's a dead end. Weird.
Maybe it's a browser thing. Let me try it in this browser. So here's the issue. We're going to go to here. Got to go to something that's out of stock.
Keep going.
Here we go. Okay, email in stock. I'm going to click it. Nothing. It just takes me to the listing.
No dice.
Nowhere to enter an email anywhere in here. So, Jeff, you are correct. They do need an email me when in stock option.
Word.
And we should probably let them know that doesn't work. Because they did ask, like, what else would you want to change on the website?
It's just so difficult to navigate, honestly, overall.
Did I just close the streaming software? Oh, here it is. Oof. Scared myself.
Smooth. First time.
Trying to find a decent sized snail. Get mystery snails, dude.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to like feed them as adults when they're the appropriate size.
And they lay so quick.
Yeah.
Like they'll ugh, and it's so gross looking. I remember the first time one of mine did, I was like, ugh. Made a mess.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What?
They said I actually have to go through.
Oh, you have to pick it up. Oh, you can't just leave it blank. That makes sense. All right.
Okay.
All right. I could see this.
Let me try it now. I mean, that's.
Eat your words.
No. Okay, so here, like, let's do this then. Okay, take over for a minute. I'm gonna set this.
Oh, good. I love when this happens.
I'm gonna set the stage.
Let's see here. Candy, dinner's ready. Chicken and pasta and roasted garlic bread. That sounds really good. I am making chicken. I don't know what type, but that's what's happening.
Hopefully barbecue chicken.
Oh, yeah, I'll make barbecue chicken.
Nice.
That's what I'll do. That's what we're having, barbecue chicken.
I forgot what I was doing.
Yeah. What else is happening here? I'm now hungry. Yep, that's how that happened. One person, all it takes is one person mentioning food. Candy set us all off there. Hey, Candy, how many tanks did you guys end up getting? I know that we were talking to Kirk when we were there, and we ended up taking more than we had anticipated. And I heard I was being so loud that you heard me on the phone. I was like, good to know that I'm that loud and obnoxious. People can hear me rooms away. But I'm glad it was you.
Almost got it here. Almost got it. Stick with me.
The German shedders are not allowed past the bedroom door. That's funny. They are shedders, aren't they? Curtis smoked a pork loin. Okay, now I'm getting really hungry. Stop it, everybody. Everybody stop talking about food, please. Thank you. Let's talk about fish here. All right. Shepherd's pie. That's the one with the mashed potatoes on top, right?
Okay, here we go. So here's my problem with that. Let's say I want some convicts, right? They're out of stock. Oh, no. So you really want me to go through, like, well, I don't know why it's not coming up on the screen. But there's three. So it's under size here. When I click on this, there's three options. When I go to sex, if depending on the size, I can then pick the sex option. Then I'd be able to pick. So I've got to go through like 18 different listings and sign up for one
Not
fish.
just when any of them are back. Like,
yeah, it should be at the moment any of them are in stock, it should come back. That's
it
weird.
is
isn't
not
it?
the best. 10 tanks and 120. Oh, you did take that sump?
Oh, there it went.
Candy took the sump, the 120-gallon sump.
Okay, see, like, look at all these different options. So I've got to sign up.
Oh, it worked now.
3 times here. Who knows how many times here? Like, okay, so only one here. But some of them you can buy males and females. So then you got to sign up for both male and female. And then you got to choose tank raised or wild caught. So literally like 18 options here.
Of course. So, Candy, I said that too. I said that sump could be a tank. I could put fish in that because it's nice. That's smart. I'm glad you're doing that. I would have done that.
Yeah, but there's still
too.
2 available.
Oh, there's more?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you got one of them because they're nice.
But anyways, it should just be a one sign up for all.
It should.
You're going to shoot me? I had you over for fish tacos. If a fish was a Mortal Kombat character, its fatality would be called the finisher.
Wait, what? What?
Jokes.
Okay, I missed it. Okay, I get it now. That's funny. All right. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Ropefish and Senegal bichers. Okay, in a 40-gallon breeder with Bolivian rams and pearl gouramis. Also plant safe. I mean, I'd do it, but apparently she wouldn't.
It's a little much going on.
Well, we don't know how many Bolivian rams. We don't know how many pearl gouramis.
I wouldn't. It's too much. I think it's too much in there.
I'd do it.
There you go.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah, that's okay.
Got to compromise.
I'm not
Although
compromising.
I will say, I would rather have 2 ropefish than a ropefish.
Can I make a suggestion?
No.
All right. That's
now
fine.
you can.
Nope, that's okay. No one's ever
want
gonna.
your suggestion.
No one's ever gonna know now. You can thank him for that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're welcome. Hey, Bob, are you going to do a continuation on your Get Outdoors videos? Would be fun to see all 6 of you do an expedition. Probably not. There are camping trips scheduled, and probably not going to film them though. It takes a lot of fun out of it, to be honest. Like worrying about cameras and editing, blah. I don't know. Plus, I forgot to log into that channel, so I don't even know how I would upload. Do you know any store online having in stock Batis, also called a blue perch? Batis. We can look. Well, I can't really look right now. I gotta change the setup before I can look. Offhand, I do not know anyone. Sasquatch trips. Forget you guys are streaming Saturday. Yep. We're going to be adding a second day. So if there's any suggestions on what other day we should stream, leave them in the comments. Caitlin says, yep, I went through and signed up for multiple notification options. I want those pie tetras. Now you're just not talking at all?
What? I'm not. I'm just... Here I am.
The beginning of a series. Phone dies in the wilderness while streaming. We don't have enough signal to stream in the mountains.
I wouldn't want to. That's not what you do when you're in the mountains.
What?
What?
What type do you have, Zen? I have a couple reticulated. Okay.
Hi, buddy.
Hi.
Not you.
Oh. I guess we're not buddies. Monday. I like the Monday stream. I know, but like, I feel like if we go back to Monday, then we can't do Saturday because that's too close together. Right?
I mean, I don't really care. I feel like it's whatever people want to watch it, I guess.
What if we did Saturday? Well, let's just start at the beginning of the week. Monday evening, Thursday morning, Saturday evening.
I don't care. I already told you I'm down for whatever.
Yeah, we thought about doing it 5 days a week. Like, it's our job, so it doesn't really matter. Do we get another member stream or just the public? Probably.
Yeah, I would think so.
I mean, it's blah. Just stuttering, no biggie. It's kind of a big ordeal to get all the lights set up, the green screen set up, so it doesn't make much sense to do it all for one stream. Like, we would definitely do 2.
See, I like Cheryl. Okay, thank you for saying that because she said she's not sure about a 40-gallon for a rope fish alone just because hers is in a 125 and it's all over the place. I feel like you take advice from somebody who has the actual fish. You know, I've never kept rope fish. I know how big they get and then they seem to move a lot, but that would make sense. That's kind of why I said that. Was more or less for them because they're large.
Rope fish in a paludarium are really cool.
Most things in a paludarium are pretty cool.
Well, because the nice thing about rope fish is they do climb out of the water. So it's cool to see them in a paludarium, like, out of the water. Leo says, I'm loyal to the FOTS. I don't know why, but we appreciate it, Leo. Wednesday has Dan's and prime time already. Yeah, I wouldn't do Wednesday.
I was going to say Wednesday is really, like, the furthest day away, technically, but people do Wednesdays. So.
No, I would do Thursday morning. It would be nice to have a morning stream for the people on the other side of the world.
If I was to do a morning stream, I'd do it at like 5 a.m., but no one would go.
Is philodendron safe to grow in the aquarium like pothos? Some are. That's the best I can do. I can't tell you which ones because I don't remember offhand, but some are. And it's not that you can't do it, it's just some won't live that submerged in water. Monday was awesome for me. Tuesday, Bentley. Wednesday, Prime and Dan. And then KG. Friday, LRB. Saturday, Sunday, O-Chart. So Monday is voided for me now. Yeah, I have no doubt that we'll be back on Monday. Just been doing Mondays since the dawn of streaming. So just taking a quick break from Mondays for a minute.
Oh, you come to a 5 a.m. stream? Nice. I'm an early riser. I'm always awake.
Leo says, if you don't use Bob Links, you can kick rocks, and I hope you step on a Lego. That's a bit much.
It's brutal.
I'm okay with kicking rocks, but not stepping on Legos.
Legos are painful. back again, are we? Hey, champ.
Come summer, I'll come to the morning stream. Yeah, plus when I quit streaming last year for like 3 months, like nobody took that Monday spot. It was still, there was still no one streaming. So, yeah, like I said, I don't doubt we'll be back to Mondays soon.
I mean, I still like Saturday. It has a vibe. I hate to say that, but it does.
Did you just say vibe?
I sure did.
You hate that.
I do hate it. I like to sometimes say things I hate out of irony. I don't know nobody knows that, but I do.
That is ironic.
Isn't it?
No.
Don't you think?
I don't.
Okay. Oh, we're not going to do this. That's not happening.
If I were cool enough, I'd do Monday. Yeah, flip streams mornings. Miss everyone. I don't even know the last time I saw a stream.
What time? Like how early?
Can we do a 12 a.m. stream?
Oof, that's brutal.
Leo, you're barely awake for the 5 p.m.
I was
stream.
gonna say you'll be asleep.
You know how many times you've missed a 5 o'clock stream because you're sleeping?
You haven't lived until you've stepped on a Barbie shoe and gotten it stuck in your own foot. I didn't have Barbies growing up. I had Ninja Turtles, I had Ghostbusters, I had Hot Wheels. That's what I had. So Hot Wheels suck to step on. Those can be painful. I've done that. You slip a little bit.
Bob, Gary Lang is coming to my aquarium club here in Canada in 2 weeks and bringing eggs. I don't have a room for any rainbows right now. Go buy a 5-gallon bucket. Throw eggs in the 5-gallon bucket. You can't miss that opportunity.
Yeah. Yes, Yi Chang said wet spot usually has baddest. That's true.
My keyboard is like 10 feet away from me right now. I didn't really think about that. Otherwise, I would check.
Far, far, far.
I can copy and paste with my mouse because I was smart enough to bring that here, but not the keyboard.
Caitlin said on her thrifting trip, she saw a TV tray table with a Lego plate glued on. That's baller. I would have bought that in a heartbeat.
Steven says, I did a 2 a.m. stream last night and I had like 20 people. I saw.
Oh, I did. I wish I would have known.
I saw there was like, I saw you were live and I was like, is that real? And I saw there was like 17 people and I was like,
That's
oh,
funny.
Well, I'm still going back to bed.
Oh, wow. What a...
I woke up to urinate and I had, what did I have? I think I had the Wi-Files playing in the background. If
I don't know. I woke up.
Yeah,
I woke up to the end of it, the after music, and it went on for a millennia.
It does.
And I was like, shut up.
I don't know why he does that, but he does.
Oh my God. I was like, it's got to be done. It's got to be done.
I'm just curious. This is not fish related, but does anyone watch the Wi-Files?
It's good. It's just Jesus. That ending music needs to be cut in a quarter.
The Wi-Files. It's so good.
Yeah. He's a pretty smart guy. He's got some interesting takes on things. What's up, Trevor?
I pulled a bunch of moss to hatch golden wonder killifish out of my big community tank. Ended up with a ton of killifish, rainbow, and Cory eggs. Super happy. Oh, yeah.
What?
We had our Blaheri.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
So I've had one pair of Chilothrina Blaheri that are F1 Gary Lang strain for years. I've just constantly held on to them. The male ended up having some swim bladder issues about a month ago. So we took the male and female, put them in their own tank, and the writing was on the wall. Like they're not like super old, but I've had them forever.
And he wasn't
and he was beautiful.
He was so.
But the writing was on the wall, so I threw mops in there. He eventually passed away, and now we have a bunch of fry. So that was nice. I should have probably done that years ago, but whatever.
I mean, sometimes you just get to a point where you're ready with certain fish, you know. My relatives bought me dolls. I was afraid of them. Got my finger stuck in the space jointing head to the neck, and that was the last time I played with those. My mom hated me. I was a little tomboy. I didn't like any of that stuff.
I played with dolls. I would steal my sister's Barbies and murder them with G.I. Joes.
I did get one Barbie. My grandfather, that didn't know me very well, when I was like 6, bought me a Barbie, and I had a Tonka truck, you know, the end dumps. And I stripped her down and I ran her over with my Tonka truck. My mom like walked in and she was like, well, I'm a little concerned. Like, I was like, I hate this thing. She's like, you say thank you. Yeah, I was a little freak. But I just wanted more you know, Ninja Turtle stuff.
Hot Wheels will take you for a ride. So will Micro Machines. Those are what you don't want to step on.
Oh my God, Micro Machines. I love those. Loved those. Those were awesome. There were so many dope toys back then. And Hot Wheels suck now. Every time I look at Hot Wheels, I'm like, oh, what is this trash? They're all made up fake cars. Like, it's not even, ugh.
Leo says, Bob and Chelsea, just getting a pair of those Egyptian mouth breeders should be good, or get 3 or 4 fish and see who chooses who. If your goal is to spawn them, then you always want to start with a group and let them pair off. Also, is he able to sex them? Because if he's not, then you definitely need a group.
Ooh, speaking of being able to sex them, our T-bar fry are huge, and I am now able to sex some of them. Like, officially, they are that big. We're going to have to get rid of them because there's a lot. And they're very cool fish. Really excited that they all did well, but there's a lot of them. Candy, you're ready for some? You got some new tanks.
If I decide I want to rehome those prey cocks, what's the best way to do so? Honestly, the easiest way is probably just take them to the co-op. Like, unless you're looking to get some money out of them, then you could post in, like, WashingtonFishbox.com. It's WAFishbox.com. It's a site that's actually run by the co-op, and it's specific for Washington State.
How many do you have, Caitlin?
6.
Just 6? I kind of want some. I love prey cocks. I've had so many. Love them.
Robert says, how hands-off are Bozeman fry if I put a spawning mop of eggs outside in a tank pond? So here's the thing with rainbow fry. There definitely can be hands-off, but it's how large of a yield are you getting? So, like, say you have like 100 eggs. If you put 100 eggs outside in a tub, you might get like 20 that survive. If you put 100 eggs in like a 5-gallon tank and specifically, you know, give them live food, things like that, you probably get like 80 of them to survive. So it's kind of give or take.
I love them. They're going ham.
You guys hear the dogs wrestling?
They are having a good old time. Love Ninja Turtles. Downloaded an emulator on my phone. I've been playing the old NES Ninja Turtle games. Fun. Good times. They have so much more room for activities. We did some rearranging. The dogs are really enjoying it. If you can't tell, I don't know if you can hear that, but they are going absolutely nuts. I just want to tell them to get him so bad, but look, you can see Braxton. Oh boy.
Curtis says there's nowhere online to buy trout goodieads online.
Isn't there? No.
Well, they're not always for sale, but I might have some I could sell you.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people.
Oh, Jose, well, are you going to be disappointed?
First of all, I was just showing him. We've talked about this. I had a male Praecox that was 4.5 inches, and he has a huge hump. Huge.
The problem is rainbow fish live a long time and they grow really slow.
Yes.
And as terrible as this sounds, most of them will die before they reach full maturity.
Or people just don't keep them long enough because they get sick of them or whatever.
Or you've had them for like 3 years and you move on. The Praecox rainbow will get about 4 inches and it will get a nice big hump on its head if you keep it long enough.
But they also, can I tell you that this male that I had that was that large, the color, he was like steel blue, like beautiful steel blue. He was gorgeous. They're bigger, they're lots of color. Then he got really old and he moved really slow. It was really sad. But he lived a good life, long life.
Ross says the 80s Saturday morning cartoons on YouTube. I was watching He-Man the other day.
Oh, She-Ra, all of it. Castle Grayskull. Yeah, there was some really good stuff going on back then on Saturday mornings.
Every Saturday morning I watched He-Man.
I still remember, like, G.I. Joe. God, I love G.I. Joe. Love G.I. Joe.
Select Aquatics has the best goodieads in my opinion. I mean, Greg Sage does a good job with fish. There's no denying that. Love Ninja Turtles. I downloaded an emulator on my phone. I've been playing the old Ninja Turtles game. I actually have like a NES controller that's USB, so I can plug it into my computer and play old NES games with obviously not an original Nintendo controller, but the original like rectangle one with the 2 buttons.
Zen said, but they don't all grow into that funky smash body and teeny head very quickly. Yeah, that's true. She-Ra. I have the power. Jiminy Jillikers.
Hey guys. Hey.
It's awesome. I love when they do this, so it's so funny.
Hey.
Legion says, is dry rapashi fine to feed my fry? I've been feeding some fry the community crave dry, and they love it, but I'm not sure if it's bad. No, you can feed, we do that. We feed rapashi to our fry. You just sprinkle it in. It's like First Bites, same kind of consistency. Braxton, what are you talking about? Jesus, he never shuts it. Oh, I'm moving. Oh, I'm moving. Yeah, so you can feed dry rapashi. That's totally fine. Rapashi is a great food for many things. Love rapashi. Use it for reptiles, fish, all kinds of stuff.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, there he is.
She-Ra. I thought She-Ra had it real good. I was a little jealous. Little bit jealous of her. What about Thundercats?
Come here.
We're forgetting about Thundercats. Okay. What else was, I'm trying to remember what else was on Saturday mornings, but this dog he talks more than any dog I've ever known in my life. He just will sit there and do that for an hour. It's hilarious. Christopher said, I am loving my Gary Lang Sunset Dwarf Rainbows, but they definitely are not dwarf. They're getting huge.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. A lot of stuff's like that.
Yeah, the parvas. I love a good parva, but they're not dwarf in my opinion.
He is such a good boy. They're all good boys. Love those blue neon gobies. I loved mine. They're great. They're fun to watch. They move really funny. I love a good goby. They're teeny. Who remembers looking for all the little hidden creatures on He-Man? I swear that was my favorite part. Yeah, that was fun. Oh, what about, I liked the original Transformers, like old school Transformers. I hate all the movies. I hate all, like, ugh. Yeah. Dobermans like to talk too. I grew up with a Doberman. And I live with one now. I like to get involved when I'm not involved. Oh, now my hand's all wet. Happens all the time. Yeah, Huskies talk a lot too. All day. All day long. He loves it. He's also the biggest puss there ever was in life too at the same time though. He's a big baby.
Unfortunately, he did not have a good past
No,
life.
someone was very unkind to him, and that just makes me very angry. Very angry. That's why we try to be very reassuring to him. Johnny Quest. Yes. Oh, my God. So many good things. My Heinz 57 dog likes to eat paper. And eat paper. That's funny.
Both of these numbskulls eat dirt.
They'll eat anything. It baffles my mind. Some of the stuff the Doberman poops out scares me. I'm like, where did that even come from and what was it? Oh, one of your shepherds is a licker. The Doberman's a licker. He likes to lick. GoBots. Yeah, GoBots. Forgot about that. My dog is quiet. My cat, however, is very vocal. Cats can be very vocal.
Dead air.
I'm going to talk regardless. It's fine. Voltron. This is just bringing me straight back in time. Not at all fish related. There were no fish involved in any of this, but that's okay.
Oh, we got a stalker.
What?
Someone just sent me a screenshot of the live stream.
Oh. What is she saying?
Nothing. Like a true stalker.
You're so rude.
Just sending pictures.
God, you're annoying. So obnoxious.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. I have a rough collie, and they are well-known talkers. Mine is like silent. He won't ever whine to go out. He taps me with his nose. Good luck with that at 2 a.m.
My husky was trained where all you had to do was say, tell me a story, and then she'd go, "Roar."
They're smart.
Well, that just got him up again.
I think they're pooped. I think he's all pooped from talking too much.
All right, I'm back. What do we got going on here now that I've ignored
Oh, great.
the stream? I missed everything. What I miss?
Nothing.
Get me up to speed.
No. I swear to God. I swear to God. Give me my shoe. Jesus Christ. On a cracker. All right. If I forget to put a cardboard box outside, I get cardboard confetti. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that happens sometimes with stuff. Depends on if it has any smell of food on it, though. Ross, I posted an original Transformer movie from 1986 on a Bob's Facebook page. That's funny.
I remember that movie.
Jose, I wish my cat was mute. I don't know why that's so funny, but it is. Speed Racer. Oh, wow.
I taught my Chihuahua to sit up on her haunches and hold her paws next to her chest. I say gummy bear. It's super cute. Or when I say...
That's funny. What a random, cue. Gummy bear. I love gummy bears. I have to, stop myself from... They're disgusting. The things they're made of, it's absolutely sick, but I love them so much.
They're pretty disgusting.
They're bad. It's bad. It's bad news. Oh, you have a
Do I have
Dalmatian?
Do I have any rainbows from Gary Ling right now? Just the Blaharii. I need... Plus the fry.
And the fry, yeah.
I need to get some Radinocentris again. It's been a couple years since I've kept them, and they are rad.
Excuse me.
Rad. And nobody sells them. I don't understand how Radinocentris have not made it into fish stores yet. It just
I would not be
makes no
surprised
sense.
if they made him to Moonland Aquatics. He's got 8 billion types of rainbow
It's the
fish.
one rainbow that doesn't get the hump on the head. People should love this fish.
Everybody wants that.
I gotta show them off now. Ugh.
Because the gummy bears look like they're sitting up. They do. They do look like they're sitting up.
Bum-ba-dum.
Dan said that he knows we've been busy with our mold remediation. Yes. Did you happen to catch the Pet Life Radio Aquarium Mania talk about American native freshwater fish for aquarium keeping?
No, I don't even know what Pet Life Radio Aquarium Mania
sure
talk is. But that is a mouthful.
It is a mouthful. It is a lot. But I'm curious. You've piqued my interest.
Skull Creek will not necessarily a hump, but they will get a little bit. Nothing like a Melanotania, though. Or a Glossolepis. But look at the Radinocentris. I mean, I haven't talked about this fish in a long time. I haven't had him since 2020.
They're really cool.
And they're just look at this fish right here. Right here. Look at this fish.
It's pretty. Pretty.
There we go. How can you not like that fish? They get about 4 inches.
It's like
and
a little...
there's many different variations, many different collection points.
They're really pretty.
And I am so bummed that I had I think I had 4 species of Radinocentris, and when I moved, I ended up with none. So I just had to get rid of them, unfortunately. But yeah, they were really popular for a day, and now no one carries them again. I don't understand. They're super easy to spawn, super easy to grow. They can go down to 50 degrees, so they're perfect for tubs. But no one keeps them. I don't know. This is a beautiful fish, in my opinion.
It's really pretty.
I don't know. Gotta find some. Yeah, Madagascar rainbows don't get the hump, Chang, but they're also not technically rainbow fish. To me, they're rainbow fish. I'm not a rainbow fish.
You'll get people going over that, though.
But the rainbow schnobs, the people that say that pseudomcgills aren't rainbows, will also say that Madagascar rainbows are not rainbows. DSAS auction last week had some rads that went for pretty... That figures. Yeah, I wonder if they're on Aquabid.
Is anybody on Aquabid but Dan's Fish? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's all just Dan's Fish.
All the auction sites now are 80% Dan's Fish. It's pretty funny.
It just should be called Dan's Fish 2, 3, 4.
Get Gills. Why isn't that just called Dan's Fish?
It literally is just Dan's Fish. It's kind
so
of a
funny.
joke, but what are you going to do?
Hey, we can look together. That'll be a fun thing to do.
Will it?
I don't know.
Will it?
Will it, Mitchell?
Does it, Mitchell? Do you?
Oh,
Mitchell?
that font's so small that it's not going to...
Oh, my God. I couldn't see that for all the anything and anything.
Let's see.
Nancy.
Radinocentris.
Hi. Just getting home, huh? Welcome home. Glad you're home. safe and sound. I am very, very well aware. Get a working line German Shepherd, they said.
When there was like, so Roseline 17, if you guys want to buy rainbow fish, buy from Roseline 17. He's got the best. And I guarantee you he has Radinocentris, but probably not for sale.
Civil War era ghosts be listing on Aquabid. Yeah, that's about right.
Oh, here we go right here. Oh, he does have them. See? Told you. All right. Well, I know what I'm buying next time I get paid.
Boop. Boop.
$100 for how many? 8? Yeah, I'm getting some.
That's a good deal.
Look at this fish.
Get out of here,
Somebody
Turdbird.
tell me they don't like this fish, and if you do, I'm going to ban you because I know you're
Wow,
lying.
so maybe don't tell him because...
I know you're lying. There's no way you could not like this. Like, you don't have to like it enough to keep it, but you can't tell me this is not a good-looking fish.
That's like how I feel about my Schneider skinks when I'm like, I dare anybody to say they're not cute because they are, and I'll hate you if you don't think so. Very important. Plant shopping. That is important.
Let's see. You know what? Here's how you
No,
do this.
Aquabid is not friendly to anything. It's not just not phone friendly. It's not computer friendly.
It's very easy to scam people. So if you guys want to make some money, just go to Aquabid and scam people.
There you go.
There's literally no repercussions.
He won't give med advice, but he'll tell you to go scam people on Aquabid.
They do nothing
No, they
for
don't.
you. It is awful.
They'll let you. They'll send. You could probably buy a freaking snake head on there. Like you could do all kinds of crazy stuff. It's like the black market.
Let's see.
They'll send you
rainbow fish.
anything.
Okay, here we go. No, just the Carlin Creek, which is fine. These are the ones I had before.
Give me that. Give it to me.
All right, definitely getting some of these. Paul says it's a good-looking fish. Paul, welcome back to membership. Good to see you again
boy.
as well. I feel like it's been a while.
He said hi earlier.
I'm not against not disliking fish that aren't not those.
There you go.
Very well said.
Figure
Steven.
that one out.
Very well said.
Follow that.
Aqua is not so fun. Oh yeah, you already got that one. Okay, let's come back. Let's come back.
We're back.
We're losing sunlight, so
Yeah,
we're
it's
losing the
going.
green screen.
I'm still blind though.
Stop trying to make my. I don't endorse liking this fish.
It's becoming a little much, guys. All right. Oh, you do
Ross
sell on
says,
Aquabid?
Wow. Yeah, he does.
Nice.
Yeah.
I never go on there anymore
I don't
because
either.
it's just dance fish. So good to know though, Ross. Good to know.
Yeah.
Although I think I might reach out to you if I wanted to buy something, which I might because you breed a lot of stuff I like.
See, I want an auction site that's more, and I hate to say this, but more social. Like, I want to be able to, like, Roseline 17, I want to be able to follow him so that when he lists new auctions, I get a notification.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Like,
Plus, I feel
that's
like
kind of stuff.
I would want people who are like long-term breeders who have good information to impart to be able to communicate with them easier because it's not easy on Aquabid. You have to email. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Mm-hmm. This is one of the reasons why I had AI create me 100 Gmail accounts, because I wanted to prove how easy it is to scam people on Aquabid. So basically, all you do, you create your account, right? You put up some listings, you create a second account, and then buy your own listings because no money changes place in Aquabid. So you could literally list like 200 auctions and then buy your own auctions and leave your own reviews. So you could be, you could give yourself like 200 5-star reviews, and then, I mean, that only takes a couple hours to do that. And then you can list a bunch of fish, sell them all, collect the money, and then just never go on Aquabid again.
Yeah, that's true.
It is ridiculous, and they don't even care. Like, you can report stuff, but they don't care. They don't do anything about it.
Ray, I think what you meant is you have a 55 with Turkana jewel cichlids. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Katakana jewelry, but I think Turkana jewels is what you were going for. And tiger barbs, and they're awesome together.
I do love a good autocorrect. Jewelry cichlids.
Yeah, that's awesome. The darter tetras that are on the wet spot, those are different than the black morpho.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those are different.
Yep, way different.
The morphos candy, the only place, like, I haven't seen them be available for a long time. The last place I saw them was Imperial. I have not seen them on any other sites but Imperials for a while. Dan had them like I think a while back, but I think that Imperial has had them more recently than Dan has. But I haven't seen them for a long time. And I want them so bad. They're so cool. And Caitlin, yeah, like Leo said, it couldn't hurt to ask. You could definitely ask him. Maybe he could. I just know that the Crenocyclinodophthalmus aren't available often. They don't come around to be ordered, because I tried to get them like special ordered for a long time. It didn't work out well for me.
Yeah, so I just had to look up the how are you going to pronounce this?
Oh, it's Posiliocerax Weitzmani.
So there you go. Whereas darter tetra is the Chericidium. And the Chericidiums are an interesting species because there's probably like 100 different darter tetras. So you could order Chericidium and then order some more in like 6 months, and you probably get a different species. Mm-hmm. Because there's been very little to no taxonomy work done in the darter tetra Chericidium complex. So it's kind of a neat little deal, and they're very inexpensive.
I'm gonna keep looking for him, Candy. We'll find him. We'll track him down. Also, I could just tell, like, because Steve says to us every time I'm complaining and running my mouth about not being able to find what I want, Steve says, just tell him what you guys want, because he wants suggestions made for things they should order. So I might put that one in their ear next time we're down there, because I'd really like to get some of those. And what?
That's funny. Legion says Bob's gonna have a video out soon. How I made $10,000 selling fish on Aquabid.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, watch out for that one.
Oh man.
Stay tuned.
Honestly, that's why I kind of did it, because I wanted to make a video showing how easy it is to scam people. But then I was like, if I
don't show people how to do that, they will do it. Like,
even though I just told them how to do it, but whatever.
Yeah,
like
don't have it in writing or anything.
How often does a wet spot get dwarf pikes? I don't know. We don't.
I will tell you from years of keeping them and looking for them, because I was always looking for more. I've only seen them every year come around 2 to 3 times a year. That's it. And I don't see it. And there's not that many, and they sell out like that. And I've told everybody who will listen to me, if you're even kind of interested in them, buy them, because you're not going to be able to do it again for a while. So. And
it's also a very easy fish to resell if you don't end up liking them.
People love them because they're amazing.
Which I don't know how you can not like them.
I
agree.
That's it. I have nothing else.
Speechless.
I'm speechless, and I never am. But they're the best fish. They're the best fish. Get them when you can. Don't sleep on them.
Empire of Dirt says, Stephen P. Matt, it would be great if Fish Fam Link had a sales page. Cough, cough. Well, you might be in luck. Cough, cough.
That might be the way of it. Who knows?
Cough, cough. I'm not saying anything, but if someone else wants to say something, maybe, there just might be an auction place on that link sometime soon. I don't know.
So.
No pressure.
Legion, yeah. Our bumblebee gobies are freshwater, but not all are. It's very difficult to tell the difference.
So one of the ways is in the patterning, and unfortunately, I don't remember.
It's not easy. Yeah, it's not.
Which is which.
I've tried. Like, I'm pretty decent at differentiating, and I've looked at both of them, and it's difficult. It can be very difficult.
I would say I would be very confident
in
fish from Dan and the West Spot.
Yeah, being the correct
ones.
And they both have freshwater bumblebees. Or they do normally, so.
Cheryl says, can't wait for the local swap in 2 weeks. Pray for me that I don't come home broke. That's why I don't go to it.
I can't help you there, Cheryl. Sorry.
Although apparently Bentley and Alex are trying to put together a local swap meet to here, so I will go to that and be a seller, not a buyer.
Yeah, Caitlin, good luck. I need to like more common fish, too. It's not going to happen.
And there's nothing wrong with a lemon tetra. I think they're beautiful.
Yeah, they are. Diamond tetras are really pretty, too. But I get it.
Diamonds are a girl's best friends.
Ugh. I don't care for diamonds.
What can I do for sunken stomach on Mabuna? I would treat for internal parasites or internal worms. Actually, I would treat for both.
I've heard a lot of people having luck on eBay for fish.
Yeah, it's weird because it used to not, like, way back in the day.
They didn't allow it.
It was like the worst place to buy fish.
Well, it was like black market because eBay did not allow live animal sales back in the day, and people would try and get around it, and then finally they just went, okay, we're going to accept it and embrace it. And now it's a lot easier, and you can actually see real reviews and whatnot. So
But I would stay away from the rice fish eggs on
Do not
eBay.
buy rice fish eggs on eBay.
I would stay away from any eggs being
Yeah.
sold on eBay.
I came close to because I really wanted some of the LeMay
Also,
line.
stay away from seeds. People selling plant seeds on eBay.
It's usually a scam. Saw some really pretty diamond tetras today at the reef.
Bob, I bought 6 mini Ranger Plecos from Dan's Fish that are now 8 inches. Yeah, the whole mini Ranger Pleco thing. I think we talked about that in my Pleco video. They're mini to like a common Pleco, or
They're not that small.
definitely mini to an Adonis Pleco. So, but they're definitely not mini like a rubber lip Pleco.
I love rubber lip plecos. The most boring looking pleco. I love them.
I love their patterns.
I just adore them. I just think they're funny. They're a little like
Plus,
bulldogs.
watching them on the glass.
Yeah, they're hilarious. That's why I like them because they're like the way they move is so different. I loved mine. Clown knife, Bichers, arowana. Oh, that's an assortment, huh? I want to keep big pikes. That's the one big fish I'd like to keep. I'd like to keep some larger pikes.
Chelsea and Bob, you think I start breeding roaches would be a good source of protein for my puffers?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they're like 60% protein, but it's...
And when you get your Schneider skinks, you're going to need roaches. So you might as well get a dubia colony and just get that going too. It's really easy. Get a 20-gallon dark-colored tub, drill some holes or put screen on the top of it, and buy a colony from dubia.com. There you go. You'll be set. It's really easy. I love dubias. I actually just like them because I love bugs, and I think they're really cool. I feel bad when I feed them to the big ones. I feed to the tegu, and I feel kind of bad. But I'm like, thank you for your sacrifice. You guys are really nice. Maybe it's a good thing, though, because if I could easily find things I liked, I'd have a lot more fish. Yeah, you know, that was my problem, was I couldn't easily find them, but I'm that person that I really dig in and I can't let go of things, and I would stop at nothing until I'd found it. Like when I got my first spotted Congo puffer, they were very hard to find. I had to search and search and search, but it was worth it.
I will say I've had good luck on Etsy for houseplants. I've yet to try it on Aquarium. No, I did buy... What did I buy? I think I bought Blixa japonica on Etsy, and that went pretty well. But just one plant purchase. So.
There's a guy, what is it? Like Marcus Fish Tanks or something. He does like more plant sales on eBay and Etsy than anybody else. It's like insane. Something like that. It's like Mark. I think his name's Marcus.
Bullseye.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing to want to keep though, Legion. A big fish, a big group of earth eaters. We have Satana perca leucosticta, and they get about 8 inches a piece, and we have 8 of them. So they're gonna look really cool when they get nice and big. They're about 3.5 inches now.
I'm not sure who that is, if you're still watching.
Wait, what?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
Never heard of him.
Never. No. But
I really enjoy watching dwarf chain loaches. Who doesn't? If you don't enjoy that, you might be a
God,
communist.
I love dwarf chain loaches. They're so funny. Ours hop. They're like up high, and all I can see is them hopping.
We have our dwarf chain loaches with darter tetras.
Yeah.
It is one of the funnest combos you've ever seen.
They are very entertaining together. It's like keeping the dwarf gold barbs and the fire barbs together. Some things just work so nicely together and complement each other so nicely. I feel that way about our pikes and our headstanders too. They look really cool.
Okay. I gotta warn Curtis here. Curtis says, I was looking at Etsy today at Aquarium Decor and found some sweet caves I want to buy. Make sure you look at the size, because some of those decorations are like $200, but they're like 8x8.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Not
tiny.
so much with the caves, but just for everyone, make sure you check the size of something, because a lot of that stuff is really, really expensive for how small it is. I've been collecting different peacock moss ferns for my terrariums. If you are a reptile lover, you owe it to yourself to start growing it. So freaking beautiful. I could walk out like 20 feet out my front door and probably come across at least a dozen different species of moss. That is the one nice thing about Washington.
Yeah, there's a lot of lichen here.
It is everywhere. Are you liking the lichen?
I did not have access to moss.
That was pretty stupid.
Well, I was going to just let that go for you and not do that to you, so.
Bob, you need to convince Corey to turn the store tank or 800-gallon into a giant species-only rainbow tank. I doubt that would ever happen.
I don't think so.
I don't know that I've ever seen Corey keep rainbow fish.
Well, that might be true.
I don't think I've ever seen rainbow fish in his fish room.
Yeah.
Any of them.
Well.
Which they're not for everyone. A lot of people really just don't like the big foreheads.
I don't get it because I love that, but I like nuchal humps too. I like weird-looking fish. So that's why I like the Gymnogeophagus balzanii. Giant nuchal hump.
It will be interesting to see what happens. I know one of them is going to be a fly river.
Oh yeah.
I think the big new tank is going to be fly river, or no. The original big tank.
Yeah.
Not the.
Isn't
not
it
the
already
expansion.
there?
Yeah, it's already there.
Yeah. It was weird because I remember when we went over to Corey's last time, we were like, "Where's the turtle?"
I know. I didn't.
The turtle is gone. Like, it was I was a little alarmed.
We snuck into his fish room and we were bebopping around in there. And I'm like, "Where's the turtle?" I didn't want to ask him.
I know.
Because he lost the puffer, so I didn't want to like message him and be like, "Did something happen to the turtle?"
I hate to be that guy.
So I never asked anything. But then when we went to the store, we saw it at the store.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh no, I think I asked Candy." And Candy said that.
It was it's funny to see it in that tank though, because I'm so used to seeing it in the other tank.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look who's with us.
Look who just woke up.
He just moved for the first time in like an hour and a half. He's
buddy?
he's very comfy, like a little snossage over there. Not a fan of the big forehead, are you, new friends? Well, it's not for everyone. It's okay. Rainbows equal flower horn. That's funny. School of like 300 rainbows. Wow.
I'm on board for a school of 300 of something.
Yeah, I bet you are.
What did he do last time? Oh, tiger barbs. Ugh, I was not a fan of that.
I don't like the tiger barbs. I loved all the goodyids, though. I like all the goodyids that he had. It looked amazing. That's where ours came from, a lot of them. Do bichers have good personalities? Yes, I think so.
They're very lackadaisical.
They kind of just... Well, I like the gold dust the best because from my experience just interacting with the different types, like at the wet spot, the gold dust are really personable. They track and they follow you and they look at you.
They just kind of mosey around.
They do. I love them, though. I really would love to keep some gold dust.
They're good mosiers.
Mm-hmm. True.
300 flower. I don't think I would ever keep a flower horn in my life.
I don't care for flower horns.
Me neither.
Our trans shipper in Sacramento, she specializes in flower horns, and there's hundreds of them. And I went there and I'd look at them and I'm like, I just can't do it. Just not.
I want 300 glow light Danios.
That'd be cool.
Like 300 little trout swimming around, salmon. Look like little salmon.
They do look like salmon. They're very
cool. I will make that happen someday.
You get called a rainbow body shamer? That's funny. I like that.
What are they? They're not even that expensive. So like a glow light tetra wholesale is like $1 to $1.50. So getting 100 of them is really not out of the question.
Still miss the archer fish. I like my archer fish, Alec. I think they're super cool. I was just showing him that horrible show tanked.
Oh, it's so awful.
The worst show ever. I remember, though, seeing, because I was like, are there any freshwater episodes? So there was like 1 or 2 freshwater episodes, and they did a tank for Teller, the magician, and they did archer fish, and it was really cool. However, we were just saying, they went to Petco and bought like every different type of cheap lizard and threw it in there. Lizards that have no business being in an aquatic setting. They did like a paludarium.
Not to mention, they did brackish.
Yeah. With plants.
With freshwater plants.
Yeah. It's a horrible show.
I bet everything, well, like all of their tanks, everything was probably dead in a month.
Yeah. Yep.
They're just literally the worst.
But it was just funny, though, because I love the archer fish, and I thought of all the applications.
They kill so many fish.
They kill so many fish. They really do. Well, and you watch, like, being someone who keeps fish, I would want to watch it to critique it. You know, I'd want to watch it to go, ugh. And it really was ghastly, the things they did. And the advice that they'd give people, I was like, what is wrong with you guys? You want to kill them? Is that like your goal?
I almost said Regina again. Regina Phalange says, I have a couple glow light tetras from PetSmart that are 4+ years old. We just got blue Kochu tetras from PetSmart.
They looked too nice to pass up. They were $4 a piece, and it was like buy 3 get 1 free or something. And they have been in a quarantine tank. Yeah, they only had 4, but they looked so nice. And I don't see Kochus often, so especially our Petco gets a lot of like really like different type. They got belly crawler pikes too, which is very unusual for Petco.
Don't the tanked people go to Aquashella? The Aquashella that I went to, the one and only in Dallas, he was there.
I think that like there was some familial drama there because that's why like the show ended and it needed to end anyways. So.
Well, so anyone familiar with Roman Atwood, who's been on YouTube since the dawn of YouTube, they did a tank for him, and there was a lot of things that went down, and they ended up suing him. They have to sign like NDAs. They killed everything because he already had a saltwater tank, and they came over to do some makeover thing and ended up killing everything, and it was just a mess. And I don't get the appeal. Like,
no,
everything I've seen them do, I know everything's gonna be dead in a month. They don't wait for things to cycle. They mix like the worst types of fish together.
They overstock everything. Every tank is overstocked. I've never seen them do a tank where I'm like, that's an appropriate amount of fish for that tank. And the tanks they set up, the gimmicky, like they're shaped like drums. I'm like, that is so messed up to focus on the form and not the function for the fish. That really bothers me a lot. Like, yeah, does it look cool for people? Some people might like it. The fish hate it. They don't want that. It's messed up.
But anyways,
Moving on.
There's my soapbox.
Maybe they're nice people. I don't know. Got some green fire tetra from Petco, mislabeled as green neons, but they've done great. Yeah. They get some cool stuff every now and then, and it can be, as long as you quarantine it, because I would never go throwing a Petco fish in with the rest of our fish, and we've kept them by themselves for a long time. I could probably move them at this point. I'm just going to leave them where they are for a while, but they're doing fine. The guy who runs the aquatic department, like, it's still Petco. There's dead fish. It's not great, but the guy who runs the aquatic department, I think, may give a little more of an F than some.
Yeah, so. The people at our Petco are really, like, as far as Petco employees go.
And they got, like, some really cool toads, like climbing toads and stuff. Like, they had a Euromastix.
And they'll order anything we want.
And an ornate Euromastix. They said if you want anything, we can order it. That's
our
where I got
dragon came from
my
there.
Vinegaroon came from the Petco. Like, yeah. Yep.
I don't think they're going to last long because they actually care about the health of the animals, which is usually a no-go for Petco. But
right. It's got to get frustrating.
They also take in animals at our Petco because our turtle came from...
We adopted our red-eared slider there. It was we didn't. She gave it to us. Remember?
Well, I mean, we adopted.
Yes, we did adopt. There was like a fee, but she waived it.
It was a $10 fee. So
plus that freaking red-eared slider, that thing eats more than any animal we have. I swear to God, it will never stop eating. If I feed it, it will eat forever. It's so funny, and it pushes the other turtles out of the way. It's such a jerk. I still like it though. Typical red-eared slider.
Hello from the UK. I'll go with 300 Ember Tetras.
That's pretty.
You know, we don't talk about Ember Tetras enough, which is weird because they are, I mean, who doesn't like a small little red fish?
Yeah, I know, right? That's true. New friend says we have one Petco that's much better. It has a couple people who know what they're doing. The other ones are, It just depends on I would never say Petco's good. I'd say that there are some that are better than others depending on their staff. So... And there's tiers, and you have to be at a certain tier to be able to order certain animals. Like my Petco in Sacramento could order tegus, like black and white tegus. And they knew that I had been in the market for one, and the girl was like, she was like, oh my God, I want to order you one. And I'm like, I want to get one from the Reptile Expo. Like, thank you, but no thank you.
Oh, here's an interesting story, something that happened that I forgot about. So, I don't know how long ago this was. Gosh, it was before I moved, so maybe like 2019 or something. But I was like, somebody posted a picture of some reptiles from Petco, and these things were like skin and bone, just absolutely awful. And I came on a live stream and I was showing the pictures, and I was like, this is unacceptable. And I was really like laying into Petco. Well, the regional manager actually ended up reaching out to me.
They should.
Sent me a message and like ended up calling me, and I was like, what is, and I like blew him up. And so he went to that store, and then he was like, if you ever see anything like this again, call my number directly and I will take care of it.
It's embarrassing.
So there's some kind of like somewhere in the chain there, it's like sometimes we care and sometimes we
care when it's on a public forum.
Exactly. That's what it is.
When people are hearing about it and we look bad, we care. I don't like that.
Is.
You can't pick and choose. You need to care all the time.
But it was still pretty cool. I totally forgot about that. And I never called him, but I didn't message him. I'm like, dude, what's going on? What's going on here? And I would send him a picture.
It just reminds me of the freaking South Park episode where we're sorry. Mm-hmm. The oil spills. We're sorry. Like, really? Are you sorry? No, you're not.
The Comcast episode.
Yeah,
your
you're not.
appointment is going to be between Monday and Friday.
Of malark, and I don't buy it. So, do better than you're doing. But I feel like that with most people in keeping animals. I don't know. I'm like, dude, we could all do better. Let's all do better all the time.
Yeah, if we even we can do better.
Everybody could do better. If you think you're doing good enough, you're not. You're not. Everybody can be doing a better job. So let's keep striving for that. Was he the assistant to the regional manager? He may have been. Who's to say?
Some Petco are magnet stores. Those are the gems. Vancouver, wherever that is in Oregon, wherever that word is. The Royal Tannenbaums.
Tannenbaum, something like that. We found a really funny Dwight card at Target. I really wanted to get it.
What was it again?
I forget. It's really funny. Oh, it said...
Oh, yeah, I'm faster than 80% of snakes.
That's what it said. That was it. It was great. I knew it was snake related, but I couldn't remember the exact... Yes, the shirts with nipple flaps. Yes, correct. Or when but I love the "we're sorry" one because he's like laying on the bearskin rug, like with his legs up. We're sorry. They're not sorry. It's not true. Lies.
All the Petcos in New York City are so understaffed. You can never find.
Oh, they're understaffed at ours too.
I would want to. So we actually were talking to the manager at our Petco, and I was like, "So what's what's the pay here?" They're like minimum wage. I'm like. I mean, obviously, but I was still like...
Just curious.
She's like, unless you're a manager, it's minimum wage.
And even as a manager, I'm sure it's not worth it.
I'm still, like, I've always been tempted to, like, go undercover and apply for a job just to see what it's really like there. I mean, I got the time.
It's bad. I can promise you.
Oh, I don't doubt it at all. I spent enough time in retail, but it's still something I've always thought about doing. Like, I could film it all, like, undercover.
They're going to get you.
He's
going to disappear. Like, that's what's going to happen.
I'll poop on Petco. I don't care. They can come after me with everything they got.
Well, my tank crashed if I add a lot of pygmy cories at once. It's a 20-liter with a pair of apistos and some... How big is 20 liters? Because I still don't know the conversion there. I forget every time.
Think of the exposure. If Petco came after me...
Oh, we're still on that. Okay.
My channel would blow up.
You can tell you're blown up. Like... You can DIY your own flaps. That's true. You can. I don't think Petco should be selling animals, but I wish they were in Canada because I gotta spend $140 for a 40 breeder. Yeah.
Even if they were in Canada, you probably wouldn't get the half off sale.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't think Petco should be selling animals, but I know that's not the comment I wanted to read. Oh, here it is. Will my tank crash if I add a lot of pygmy cories at once?
I said that already too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the 20 liter?
Yeah. I don't know what 20 liters is. That's why I feel stupid.
They don't create a lot of waste. It depends on what a lot. What's your definition of a lot?
20 liters is a 20. Oh, 20 long. I was thinking liters because that's how you write liters. But that makes more sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, now who's the dummy?
I guess I am.
Oh.
I'll own it. It's fine.
Finally not me for once.
It's cool. It's got to happen eventually. I mean... That's funny. I love that emoji with the hands out like that. I call that the boob grab emoji. Like everybody says it's like the hugging one. I'm like, no, it looks like they're grabbing boobs.
See, someone's on board. Bob, you should and get the spy glasses.
God. Spy pens.
What was
Talk boy.
What were the toys in like
Talk Boy.
Is it?
Talk Boy. I had the pen. I had the spy pen. I like
Mhm.
recorded conversations and stuff. I loved it. I thought I was the coolest.
I remember that stuff.
Yeah. It was because of Home Alone.
Mm-hmm.
That's what set it all off. And I was like,
But there was
I
like
must
a
have
whole
it.
like spy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything.
They had
The
like the run the whole gambit with
walkie-talkies.
that.
Steven says I have 25 pygmies and a Fluval Flex 9. Yeah, I don't think it's just gonna depend on what's your definition of a lot. Because honestly, I bet you could put 20 in there and it wouldn't make a difference as far as like bio load.
Word. 20 liters is about 4 gallons. Okay, that's how I knew it was like. I knew that it was basically divisible of like 7. I couldn't remember what the number was, so that makes sense. Okay, divisible by 5. All right.
Plus, I would just go undercover and then I would say I was at PetSmart, and then no one would know.
Same parent company.
I don't care. Why you guys crush my dreams
I know.
all the time?
I'm a dream crusher apparently.
Can you be a dream weaver?
I don't know why he married me if I'm a dream crusher. No.
I need
Okay.
a dream weaver,
Oh,
not a
okay.
dream crusher.
You heard that he's taking applications. In case anybody needs to.
I had a spy pen, but I just recorded random obnoxious
Well, that's
noises.
what anybody did with it.
You mean you didn't spy on your uncle in the shower and record him
God.
like Macaulay Culkin? Who does that?
Not me. I now see that emoji in a different way.
Wait, what happened? Where? What?
I said, okay, the emoji where it's got the hands out like this, I call it the boob grab. Me and Carly, we were like, what is this? I'm like, it's grabbing boobs. And she's like, I agree. So we just refer to it going forward as the boob grab emoji. And everybody's like, it's a hug. I'm like, no, it's not. It's grabbing boobs.
Honk honk.
Yeah. Duh. I think that's obvious.
Who used it? Oh, Jeff used it. Okay,
Yeah.
there it is.
Because they were talking about the nips,
It looks like a reach around grab.
which could also be, yeah, which is why people say hug. But I think it looks more like boobs.
Matt says, are you guys going to the wet spot again soon? Yes, we haven't figured out the date yet, but hopefully
Probably
definitely
in the
going
next
in
few
May.
weeks.
Yeah, we need to get back there. Especially now because they have a lot of cool fish.
Boobs, 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 boobs. See?
Is he sitting there? Oh.
Get out of here, you nosy little pervert, or I'll slap you silly. Perfect. I needed to hear that.
Now I need to watch that movie
I'll be
again.
using that emoji a lot more. See, you're all welcome for that. You heard it here first. Boob grab emoji. Well, my friend and I, so I got to give her some credit. But I think it was mainly me. That's the oh yippee emoji. Yeah, boobs are kind of yippee. Let's set it off. It's one of the better ones.
So anyways,
Moving on from the boobs.
enough of you perverts.
Well, whoa! I win. Look what
All
I've
right,
done. Look what I've
well.
done. On that note,
I think that's a good place to end it.
the cherries.
Bunch of perverts.
Get your minds out of the gutter. Jesus. You guys are terrible.
It is dinner time for us. So thanks everyone for coming out. We appreciate it. Hope you had some fun. I did. Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Especially now.
Boobs.
So anyways, I'll just leave it at that.
Go buy some fish, guys.
Yeah, go buy some fish. You click on
Make
the
sure
links.
to use our codes, please.
That's
and the
very
links.
important.
I had to grab this for posterity.
Was that the emoji? Honk, 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 honk.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Hooray for boobs. On that note,
You're all a bunch of perverts.
have a great night.